Antoni Gaudi was a Spanish architect and designer, born in 1852 in Catalonia, Spain. Known as the father of modernist architecture, he was inspired by natural forms and bright colors in nature. He was best known for a technique of mosaic using broken pieces of tiles, which he used to cover many surfaces in buildings and parks of his design. His first job out of school was designing lampposts in the city of Barcelona, where he lived for most of his life. He dedicated himself late in life to the building of a spectacular cathedral, which is still under construction now, nearly 100 years after his death. He even built a home in the complex so he could work as much as possible. He was also known for this beautiful park, which has a giant mosaic salamander fountain adorning the front entrance. This will be our inspiration for today's mosaic collage project inspired by Antoni Gaudi. For our Antoni Gaudi project, we are going to need a piece of paper for your background. I'm using a gray. You could use black, white, or any color. A pencil or crayon to draw with. Some bits of colorful paper. I happen to have pieces that were already in long strips. That's going to make it easier for me to tear or cut them up smaller. A glue stick, and if you'd like, you can use scissors or you can just tear your paper. So our first step is going to be to draw a simple outline of our animal. I'm going to do a salamander, like Antoni Gaudi's famous salamander. So I'm going to start with a leaf shape in the corner and make two arms coming kind of out, or legs, I guess you would call them. A body shape, two more legs, and then the fun part is the tail, which I'm going to make curve around like this. If you wanted to do a chameleon, you could make his tail curve more. And then salamanders have these really cool feet with sticky pads on them, almost like long toes. So I'm going to draw those. And I'm going to put some shapes for eyes. Now salamanders or geckos might have lots of cool patterns all over, but we're going to use our colorful papers for those today. So I'm going to start with a strip of blue paper. I can either tear my paper to mimic the broken tiles in the mosaics of our artist Gaudi that we're studying, or I could choose to cut into shapes, whichever you like. I kind of like both ways, so I think I'll do some of both. And I'm just cutting lots of small pieces in different colors, and then I can arrange and glue them. Okay, now I'm ready to arrange and glue my pieces. For the salamander's toes and eyes, I'm going to want smaller pieces, so I'll do those in a few minutes. First, I'm going to fill the large parts of my mosaic collage with the bigger, which are still small, the larger scraps. So okay, so I'm going to put glue on a small part of my drawing, and Then use the mosaic pieces to fill that space. So I think I will do both of the front legs with orange. And you see, I might need to cut my pieces smaller than I had them at first to fit in my drawing. And I'm not overlapping the pieces, I'm leaving a small space between, so it looks like the grout that would be on the tile mosaic. So I'm going to fill all the large shapes in the salamander's body the same way. And I can choose to make a pattern with the colors or do all one color. It's really up to you. So I'm finished with my Gaudi inspired mosaic collage animal. If I want to take it another step further, I could fill all this negative space with more patterns and colors of paper scraps. Just like Gaudi filled the walls and concrete benches and entrances of his architecture projects. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to email your art to Jennifer@blowingrockmuseum.org.